So Mongolia was a communist country under the Soviets' thumb for a lot of years. And so when you go from, a atheistic communism to freedom and religion showing up, there's always a humble people to be found there. And that's how we found the Mongolians. They were very easy to teach. We actually were holding people back from being baptized, wanting to make sure they knew what they were getting into, understood the obligations, but it was a highly successful mission, and it wasn't anything I think I could take credit for. People were coming out of the woodwork, and you just had to teach them. So we had a mission office in our same apartment building. We had the six of us were in the same building, same apartment, just different floors, third, fourth, and fifth floors. And then on the first entrance is where some senior couples lived. And one of those rooms had then apartments become mission office, where we had 3 rooms to teach in, a library, and a kitchen, which we also used as a teaching room as well. So we just go by and we schedule our appointments there. And we have members come in and we just stay there, and they would come every hour. And we'd some days have, we'd teach school, come back, and then from like 2 to 9, we'd have a discussion every hour and just go nonstop. And then eat at the end of the day. And it was just a great experience, and such a humble, teachable people. We didn't learn Mongolian. I didn't learn Mongolian until my full year there. Others were much faster at picking it up. I was better at Russian than I think the other elders were, because I had some in high school. So I relied on Russian probably longer than others felt comfortable doing. So we'd have translators for us. And even when we didn't have translators, my Mongolian was bad enough that I had people who would convey my nonsensical Mongolian into church talk. And so that also built a good relationship between the 2 different people, who then had someone to fellowship them as they came into the church. And so we had some great success in Mongolia with the members. And I recall once I baptized my pool on a Saturday. So I think I baptized like 9 people that Saturday. And it was a good group, but I taught everybody. I had no one left in my pool. And so I had no discussions that week set up. So I went to someone on Sunday and said, can you bring me 3 friends, bring me 5 friends, bring me 2 friends. And by Tuesday, I had 25 people in my pool. And so that's how it was. And so you really can't take credit for any missionary work when you say, can you please bring me? And they did. And the joke was, don't tell Mongolians what the rest of the world is like, because they'll stop working so hard with their friends, because they were just, a strong, faithful people. We had, activity rate was pretty high the first couple of years because we knew everybody. We knew where they were. We knew their background. We knew their struggles. We knew their family. And so, you didn't come for a couple of weeks. We show up and knock on your door and say, hey, come back to church. And so it was a neat experience to do things that way. So when I got to Mongolia, there was, I think, 7 members in the country, and we left. I can't remember, it was 250 or 350 or somewhere. I think it was around 300 something and change of members in the country. And they were splitting the one branch into 2 branches in town or 3 branches in town, and then a branch out of, I think it's 2 branches in Ulaanbaatar and 1 branch in, I think it was Irnet or Darkhan, one of the other cities. I think it was Irnet. And then they announced a mission and called the mission president. So we saw a lot of growth in Mongolia, and I've got countless stories which are in my journal, which are too many to tell here, of amazing members that I've met and humble people, and some great experiences working with the church and growing there, and what a blessing that was.